Hi there guys, my name is Haley-Louise and welcome to my channel. So if you have joined me here before, you might notice something a little different. What do you think? I'm such a big fan of blue hair, and if you haven't seen my channel before, I partake in a wig wear or two quite often because I just think it's fun, and yeah, that's it basically. I'm here today to talk about my two new wigs, and I'm also going to give you a really quick rundown of how to cut your lace front and sort out your hairline and things if you are a first time wig buyer, or if you have just bought a wig and you're a little bit nervous about it, because you know these things cost money and you don't want to ruin them straight off the bat. There are thousands of other videos on YouTube that are probably 10 times more informative and more better than mine, but if you want to watch this one, then feel free. First, let's talk about the wig that I am wearing on my head. It's so blue. I got both of these wigs on eBay from a seller called Fashion in 2016. I shall leave all of the links that I can in the description box down below for this wig, the other one that I'm going to show you, and the site itself. I think that they are really good, reasonable prices for a wearable lace front wig that you can wear on a daily occasion if you so choose to. Now, I received both of these wigs well before their due date, their estimated time of arrival, which was amazing, so cannot fault these guys on their travel time to get your packages to you. So first off, the wig does come secured in a cardboard box. Address and everything is on the other side, so not going to show you that today, but it is just a fold out box. Inside that then, I have lost all of the hair wraps already because then your wig is located inside a plastic envelope with the little number at top to indicate what kind of wig that is. Also throw in a free wig cap with every purchase, which is quite nice. Let's talk about the price. This one was around, I think it's $28.95, something like that. And I do not think that that is bad for a wig at all, especially a lace front, especially with the amount of lace that you get on this. And I just think I just love this colour as well. I really do love this colour. It is a black ombre to a blue, and I absolutely love this wig. I have no idea how long it is in the description that it was a medium length wig. I just saw it on the mannequin and saw that it came to about shoulder length. I would imagine this is maybe 14 inches, maybe 16. I don't know. If anyone out there knows near enough what the length that would be, then feel free to let me know. So this is how the wig looks once it's all cut and on. Now, both of these wigs are lace front. If you do not know what a lace front wig is, basically it is a standard wig that has wefts at the back, and through the front section there is a typical piece of lace. The hair is then individually sewn on to give a realistic hairline, so you don't get the straight across wig that you get with a costume wig. This one's parting space is not bad. I think you get about 2 inches, so it goes back to about there. I do have this, I don't really have it on, like I haven't messed with it that much, but yeah, basically you get a part to look near enough like a normal wig. Like a normal hair. Like normal hair. That's what I was trying to say. Now, when I first got this wig, it was curly, like underneath. There was kind of like a swoop. I did not like that. I straightened it out a little bit. I've also cut in just a few little like layers around the face, so it just kind of like just complements my face better. But if you would like to see how I actually cut and style my wigs, then if you just leave me a comment in the section down below and I can get on that for you if you want to see that kind of thing. This wig is synthetic hair. It is also heat resistant, which means it can be heat resistant up to, I believe it's 140 degrees Celsius. You can perm this wig, you can curl this wig, and you can straighten this wig. I would still be very careful with a wig that is in this kind of budget, because Sometimes they do lie to you. Obviously I have straightened this one out and had no problems whatsoever. It is the same length, near enough all around the back. And I just think this, like for spring and warmer weather and festival season, I love this wig. I love it, I love it, I love it. When you're buying wigs with brighter colours, there is sometimes a lot more risk of shine, like unnatural shine, which I did find with this one. It is still a little bit shiny in certain lights, more than I prefer, but I mean, I can deal with it. I'm now going to show you the other wig. Let me see what you think of that one, and then let's move on to the little demo of how to cut your wig and how to sort it out for wear. This second wig is also a beautiful, beautiful wig. A little bit darker than I anticipated, but I love it all the same. So again, this, oh, look at the colour, is another lace front wig. These wigs are both the same inside. Don't mind this, this is concealer. Little tip I'll show you in a minute. The lace runs all the way around the outside of the hair. This is in like a reddy auburn colour. It looks orangey on the camera as I'm viewing it at the minute, but it's like a really dark red, which I'm a big fan of. Now this one is, I think, 22 inches and it is curled with these beautiful, beautiful waves. I just absolutely love this one. I have worn it, I think I've only worn it the once because I haven't had much of a chance to wear it. It also came pre-layered, which means that you do get some little layers already thrown in, which is great because it cuts down the groundwork for me. And the part at the front there, well, you can either, I think this one was originally parted bang smack in the middle, and then I put it off to the side a little bit because I like a bit more of a side part, but that's completely your own personal preference. Love this one, really, really thick, beautiful quality hair, and I absolutely love the colour. Again, this is heat resistant, so you can curl it, you can straighten it, you can perm it. This one was around £27 to £28, and I will leave links for both of these below. I will also pop in a little section of me wearing this, probably while I've been talking this whole friggin' time. Okay, so now let's just do a really, really quick little chat about how you get the lace front wig to how it comes in the box to how you're doing it wearing your head. So you're going to need a few things. You are going to need a hairband maybe of some sort. You'll need tweezers, just normal eyebrow tweezing tweezers. You'll need a pair of scissors and obviously a wig. Okay, so when you first receive your lace front wig, inside you are going to have quite a large chunk of lace, and what you're going to do is first off adjust the parting. So if you feel like you have your hair is quite widely parted, to make the wig look more natural, one option would be to make sure all of the hairs are out of the way, make sure it's parted where you would like the wig to sit, and then taking the tweezers very delicately, one by one, just pull out the hairs to give you a wider parting. This can make a wig look so much more natural. I only just tweezed out the odd few, and I found then that it looked pretty much okay on me. Word of warning, with these, this is classed as a lot cheaper wig, so with the cheaper wigs or some wigs that you buy online, sometimes the lace is very, very delicate, sometimes it is quite rough. Depending on this, you need to be very careful with your tweezing because you do not want to rip your lace at this point. I like adjusting my wigs with the tweezers before I cut off any excess, just so it's just a little bit more of security. I have something else to hold on to, but of course if you want to come back and tweeze a few more out once you've worn it a couple of times, then that's absolutely fine. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to do is you are going to take your scissors, hairdressing scissors that I use because they cut quite finely and quite straight and precise, which is what you want when you are cutting your lines. Basically, you do not want to have it jagged, you do not want to have little bits, so just take your time, go really carefully. Now depending on how you want to wear it, you can leave about 1 centimetre around all of the circumference of where the lace sits, so you can then glue it down later on and brush some hairs over and have baby hairs if you want. If you are just going to wear this and just throw it on your head as a stick on and go, then you can cut near enough all the way up to the hairline. Do leave a slight, tiny little gap just to make sure that the hairs and the loops at the front of your hair aren't cut off, or you're not cutting through any hair. That is really important to do. So that is why it's so important to just take your time with this. Basically, after you've done that, you are ready to go. Another thing you can do is put concealer into the gap there, so it gives a more realistic scalp simulation. Rule of thumb, your scalp is at least 1 to 2 shades lighter than the actual skin on your face, so you are so much better off using a concealer if that's usually 1 to 2 shades lighter versus your foundation, simply because it'll give you a more realistic scalp. That was my video for this week. I hope you found this helpful. If you do have any more questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you so much for watching. If you have made it this far to the end, as always, all of my social media and whatnot will be in the description box down below. I shall see you guys very soon. Bye! Closer. And I'm also just going to give you a quick rundown, basically. Celsius. It's a fun word to say.